Hello guys, welcome back to your number one oil palm farming YouTube channel. In case you are watching me for the first time, my name is Awali Shalalawa. I'm an agri consultant. I'm a farmer by practice and by education, and this channel is dedicated to promote sustainable and profitable agriculture. If you are an intending oil palm farmer, and what is coming to your mind is you want to take loan to start an oil palm plantation, this video is for you. You have to sit back and watch this video to the end, because what I'm about to discuss today is about people who are thinking, or they are already making move to go and secure a loan for their plantation. So I'm going to be shedding some light on it, the danger involved, the reason why you should not go for that, particularly in a country like our own, in Nigeria particularly. So that is what we'll be discussing today. So as we all know it, oil palm farming, just like any other business, any other cultural business, requires capital. And oil palm farming particularly is capital intensive. Anybody that is telling you that you can do oil palm farming as a business with peanuts is not telling you the complete truth. So oil palm farming is very, very capital intensive. It is very, very rewarding. Yes, you'll be smiling to the bank at the end of by the fifth year, and for about 3 decades you'll be smiling to the bank. It's very, very rewarding, but at the inception it is very, very capital intensive. I must tell you that. And one thing, apart from being capital intensive, is that it takes time, and it requires perseverance. Now, for people who wants to go and take loan for a farming, I want you to know three things. The number one thing is that you don't take, why I will advise you not to take a loan, particularly a commercial loan for an oil palm plantation, is because oil palm plantation, it's a long term, is a long term, uh, is a long term crop. Now, not that it's just a long-term crop. The gestation period of oil palm is about 3 years. 3 years, 3 years of just investing, of spending money, of taking money out of your pocket to support a goal, to spend on an investment that is not giving you anything yet. So that is oil palm for you. Now, I want you to now flashback. Where is it in Nigeria that will give you a loan and they will allow you to go 3 years without starting your repayment plan? So in Nigeria, what we lack presently is moratorium period. And that is one of the factors that is hindering the oil palm value chain, oil palm development in our country. There is no special loan for this kind of crop. There is no special. Now, for a poultry farmer who wants to take loan, that one is understandable. Within 6 weeks, 8 weeks, you will do your business, you will turn it over, you will sell your something, you will reach table size, you will sell and you will repay. So you can take a loan of a year repayment. You can take a loan from a commercial bank and you start your repayment in the next 3 months. Tell me which commercial bank will wait for you 3 years before you start paying. So one thing about loan in Nigeria is that moratorium period for agricultural loans are not there. They are not there. And if you cannot get a loan that will give you at least 5 years moratorium period, I will not advise you to take that kind of loan. And if I'm advising you not to take that kind of loan, you will now tell me, where can you see a commercial loan or any type of loan that will give you 5 years moratorium period? The answer is no. Now, if it is no, you want to take loan from a relative, let the person know that, okay, this loan I'm taking from you, I will start repayment in 5 years. If you didn't take that out, you are about to lose another relationship. And that is one of the singular reasons. Now, another thing is when you are seeking for even the government loan that are a little bit available, that cannot grant, when you are seeking for government loan like that, or government grant, let me say government grant, they prefer to give it to established firm that are seeking for expansion, because nobody wants to give money to a startup. Remember, oil palm is a capital intensive business. So it's not like they are giving you 500,000. We are talking of 10 millions, hundred of millions. So who wants to give you to go and do 10, to go and start up something that might fail? So that is why they prefer to give it to organization or farm, established farm that are looking for expansion, that are looking for expansion. So my advice would be, if you want to start an oil palm farm and you don't have the capacity, the economic power, I would advise you to start small instead of you looking for loan that is not there. Because looking for loan for a kind of crop like oil palm in Nigeria is not something that is realistic. There is no moratorium period. Nobody will give you that moratorium period of 3 or 5 years. Nobody, even the government banks. Government has not made provision to that extent, to support agriculture to that extent. So instead of you wasting your resources, wasting your time looking or searching for loan to start an oil palm farm, I will advise you start with what you have where you are. If it is 5 acres, you can start. You start it with what you have. When you now expand, you can prepare a good proposal showing government or any other investment what you've been able to do and what you want to do with the money you are seeking for in terms of grant for expansion. That will make your journey more easier. So I think I've been able to shed more light on this topic, and I hope you've gotten value one way or the other from today's episode. Thank you for your time, and see you on the next one. Sheshe.